Hello, Scorpio, and Happy New Year. So, this is going to be your January of 2025 reading. Happy New Year. So, let's get right into it. We're going to pull a tarot card just to lay the foundation for you for what you can expect throughout the month of January. And then we'll pull various oracle cards, okay? So, let's get into it. Hope you're doing well, Scorpio. All right. Oh, I like this. I get adventure strategies. You got the King of Swords. This is who you'll be representing. This is what your energy will be all year. And I get that you will, or not all year, for the month of January of 2025. But actually, January does set the stage for the year. So you come in and out of it, that's what I get. You'll know when to use it. But you're the Knight of Swords in January of 2025, and it's strategies. So you will be, there's a situation that you will be strategizing. Okay, if I do this person's going to do that. If I say this, they'll say that. And you're starting to figure somebody's ways out a lot better. This could be a new person, this could be your partner, it could be anybody. But whatever it is, in January, you're figuring them out. You know, you're like, you say this, and I usually react to it in this way, but I'm going to react to it a little differently because you know what? I see through you. That's what I'm getting for you. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's start with your career and see, because I feel like for many of you, oh yeah, I get the top card, definitely competition. Okay, and then we'll pull one. That I just saw, and I said, yeah, that's going to be Scorpio throughout the year too, actually. Okay, let's pull one. Okay, selling. All right, so let's go with competition first as it relates to the workplace. There's heavy competition. But see, you're a very smart person. You're smarter. You're one of the smartest signs out there. So competition is, it's not really all that serious for a Scorpio, but for some reason in January, you're going to be on your A game and people are going to attempt to compete with you, but you see they're boxing, you're just going to knock them out. There's no competing with a Scorpio really, but in January, it's a wrap. It's not going to happen. But here's your word of caution. Watching. People will be watching you and how you deal with circumstances. Just keep that in mind throughout January. It won't be all the time, but in January, it's very important. Okay, now we have selling, okay? Now, this is for job and career, but oddly enough, I get that you'll be selling things, like you're selling off things. You might be moving. Maybe you got a new apartment. Maybe you're moving across country. I get moving a lot, but you're going to be selling things and boxing things up and maybe not selling, but giving to Goodwill and things of that sort. Okay, but career-wise, I see it's good. And if you are retired, you are still you still pack a punch, right? And maybe you would be going through things in your home and selling, getting rid of things, selling things. I see more of just getting rid, but what I'm getting is you should consider selling some of it. You would turn a nice little profit. All right, so now that since we're still in the vein of work, career, and so on, let's pull a finance card for you, Scorpio. They're really slippery and they just want to come out. Good grief. Are finances that good for Scorpio? Everybody's going to be jealous of Scorpio. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's get, except me, of course, because I love Scorpios. Okay. So Scorpio, as it relates to finances, you have career advancement. Seek opportunities for growth in your career. Update your resume, network, work with industry professionals, and consider further education or training. Move up that ladder. Don't get complacent. Don't be lazy because you have skills. All right, let's move on to love because I think love is, relationships are going to be important for you. You might want to check out your annual read. I'll include it at the end of this reading. I think it was titled something about waking up blissed out and full of joy. So you're going to have a great 2025. But I somewhat digress, but not really. It's really all part of this, okay? All right, let's see what love wants to say. Soulmate. It feels like we've been together for lifetimes. Our connection is on another level. I feel like somebody's coming in. somebody's coming in for you. Now, be careful, because for some of you, it will be a workplace, or it will be somebody in the workplace that you have an attraction for, you have an interest in. And, I feel like they feel the same. But irrespective, you're going to have, somebody's coming in, basically. And just, be smart about it. Be careful. Don't just jump in head first because maybe you've gotten out of a relationship. All right, speaking of relationships, let's pull one of these beautiful Blossoms of Wisdom Oracle cards. These are some of my favorite cards because they're just so aesthetically pleasing. And we'll see what else the cards want to tell us, and then we'll move on. Okay, Wisteria, harmony and grace. So I feel like you're going to be moving with that. So you know that you're going to be watched at work, and you're going to give them grace, not venom. Because you can't give venom, but you give venom when it's necessary. You're not somebody that just spews venom. You do it when it's necessary. But you're going to be moving with grace. I love that. And ensuring that the environment is harmonious. And I get your home is really highlighted. Your home it's going to be better. All right. Speaking of which, let's get a future higher self card and see what your future higher self wants to tell you in January of 2025. Creativity, have fun, express yourself in new ways. And I'm just going to leave it there. Tap into that creativity. It's going to be very beneficial. Oh my goodness. Let's get that back up there. We can't have that falling. I apologize for that, Scorpio. All right, let's move on. Let's see. Let's get your goddess card. Okay, this is the Goddess Power deck by Colette Baron Reed. Now, if you're a woman, this is what you will be exuding in terms of, your energy for January of 2025. You are this goddess. If you're a man, this is a woman close to you. Okay, so let's get that card for you and see what goddess the lovely Scorpio is going to be. I saw this, it was at the bottom, and I knew this was it. Co-create, Spider Woman. Oh my goodness. Spider Woman. Just look at this card. I want you to look at this card. Co-create. Co-creation. All right, let's read what this card, the meaning of this card for you, Scorpio. All right. Sometimes the cards want to slide. Hopefully they'll stay up so that we can read this for Scorpio. Spider Woman. From the rich red earth, the Navajo goddess Spider Woman rises up to help you weave your dreams into the fabric of reality. She is here to remind you that your vision of the form of your desire is not as important as its essence. Knowing why you want to create something, what motivates you, what inspires you, and what beauty you're dreaming to bring to life is key at this time. The collective dream is being manifested by the co-creative relationship between your imagination and the universe. So call to the best within you and weave your world into being with intentionality and humility. Remember that you can't control the form, accept life on its terms. When the goddess Spider Woman appears, she heralds the creation of a most beautiful dream that springs to life as if by magic. Stay with it. We need your dream to be added to the web of all creation. Dream big is what I get. Okay, we're going to close out with a Dreaming Way Lenormand deck. Speaking of dreaming, Lenormand card rather. I keep saying deck. You're not getting the entire deck. We'd be here all day. You're getting a message, though, and it will be beautiful. It will be perfect for you in January of 2025, Scorpio. Oh, it's the book. Okay, let's read that from the book. Speaking of book, okay. Okay, the book in the Lenormand. You cannot open a book without learning something. That's Confucius. Okay, a book is more than pages between two covers. This book card illustrates so aptly that a book is a doorway to vast amounts of information and knowledge. The book is a universal symbol of education, scholarship, curiosity, expertise, discoveries, revelation, secrets, and wisdom, whatever the source. The book card can refer to traditional formal learning from teachers and textbooks, or informational learning from mentoring, manuals, spiritual seeking, workshops, self-improvement, and life lessons. The book card also refers to the wonderful worlds opened up through literature, history, fantasy, and inspirational resources. So the keywords for the book are knowledge, wisdom, information, learning, and seeking. And I'm going to go back to a keyword that popped out at me for you, which is wisdom. And you have a lot of it. And we spoke about that at the beginning of the read, about be careful with your knowledge and who sees it at this time in this month, because you have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of knowledge. All right. You don't want to show out too much. But you're a smart one, Scorpio. So I'm going to leave it there. Beautiful month for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for stopping by the Humble Seer. As always, you take good care, and we will definitely talk soon. Bye.